As the 90-seat Haryana Assembly election approaches on October 5, political parties are doubling down on key issues to win over voters. Jobs, the future of Agniveers, women, and farmers are at the heart of these campaigns, with the BJP, Congress, AAP, and the JJP ASP alliance promising a range of benefits in their manifestos. The ruling BJP is aiming for a third consecutive term but faces an uphill battle after its government was reduced to a minority in May. With the withdrawal of support from its ally, the JJP, and independent MLAs, the BJP made a strategic shift by replacing Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar with Nayab Saini, an OBC leader, in March. This move was designed to consolidate support among backward communities and buy the government 6 months of stability. In its manifesto, the BJP is leaning heavily on promises of jobs and support for women and farmers. Key highlights include 2 lakh government jobs, a monthly assistance of Rs 2100 for women, 10 new industrial towns, full scholarships for SC and OBC students, continued procurement of 24 crops at minimum support price, subsidized cooking gas cylinders for 500 rupees for poor families. The BJP also addressed concerns raised by the electorate about unemployment. Party chief JP Nadda emphasized that all Agniveers from Haryana would be guaranteed government jobs, a promise aimed at securing the votes of military families. After making significant gains in June Lok Sabha elections, where it won 5 out of 10 seats, the Congress is entering the race with renewed confidence. Led by veteran Bhupinder Hooda and his son Dipendra Hooda, the party hopes to improve on its 2019 performance when it narrowly missed from a government. Congress has unveiled a manifesto packed with welfare promises, similar to its strategy in other states. The party's 7 guarantees include a monthly allowance of Rs 2000 for women aged 18 to 60, free electricity up to 300 units for all households, a legal guarantee for MSP for farmers, a statewide caste survey to assess backward class quotas, reintroduction of the old pension scheme for government employees, Rs 6,000 monthly pension for widows, senior citizens, and the disabled, permanent recruitment for 2 lakh vacant government posts. The party's promises on pensions, job security, and caste-based quotas are designed to appeal to a broad range of voters, from farmers to government employees. AAP, which is contesting in Haryana solo despite being part of the Congress-led India Alliance, faces a tough battle. Its leader Arvind Kejriwal was recently released from jail, having faced legal troubles related to the Delhi liquor policy case. His wife, Sunita Kejriwal, launched the party's Kejriwal Ki Guarantees in his absence, promising free electricity, free medical treatment, free education, Rs 1,000 per month for every woman in the state, employment for every unemployed youth. Upon his release, Kejriwal held a massive roadshow in Jagadhri, vowing that AAP would not support any government formed without their involvement. The Jat Dalit vote is a crucial factor in Haryana, and 2 major alliances are targeting this demographic. The JJP, led by Dushyant Chautala, and the ASP, led by Chandrasekhar Azad, have formed an alliance with a 70-20 seat split. Together, they promise legal guarantees for MSP, 50% reservation for women in teaching jobs, higher honorariums for Anganwadi and Asha workers, free two-wheelers for students, labourers, and the middle class. On the other hand, the INLD-BSP alliance, formed by Abhay Chautala and Mayawati, promises to address the backlog of SC/ST vacancies in government jobs, provide free education for these communities, and increase pensions to Rs 7,500 per month for senior citizens. While the parties differ in their approaches, a common thread ties their manifestos together: promises of welfare schemes, subsidies, and job guarantees. From subsidized gas cylinders to free houses, electricity, and education, every party is aiming to secure the vote of marginalized communities. The BJP stands out with its promise for jobs for Agniveers, while Congress is focused on a caste survey and a return of the old pension scheme. With over 1,000 candidates contesting for just 90 seats, and critical voter groups like the OBCs, Dalits, and Jats in focus, the results expected on October 8 could lead to a complex post-poll alliance, as no single party is expected to easily secure a majority.